Hello, ladies and gentlemen, this is Ruinstone, and we're going to describe and go over what is the Song of All. There's actually some cards, many cards in the Magic world that has the Song of All as in the text. So basically, the Song of All is wisdom and beliefs of what Sarah, the Planeswalker, passed on. Her angels are the ones that actually went to the other planes and spreaded the word. Now, the Song of All actually has over 1,000 cantos. So taking that into account, it would take you at least a minimum of 2 days to sing all those cantos. Now, there are some cantos that go beyond that 1,000, which Brother Angus added. Now, those are known as the Brother Angus Lament. So, though that's the knowledge he was supposedly given by Sarah before she passed away. Now, let's begin with those cards. So we're going to start with Abiding Grace. We're going to start with the first cantos all the way to the highest ones. And as you can see in this picture, the first one we're going to start with is for Modern Horizons 2. So we already know that the Song of All cantos can be used throughout all of Magic throughout time, so there are many sets. So as you said, this one's Abiding Grace from Modern Horizons 2, and the saying goes, "Into the smothering dark, Sarah spoke a single word, hope." Song of All, Canto 2. The next card we have is Planar Birth from Urza Sega, and the saying is, "From womb of nothingness sprang this place of beauty, purity, and hope realized." Song of All, Canto number 3. Next card is actually one of my favorites. It's from Urza Legacy. This is Purify. Really cool picture. It says, "Oh mother, the sky was her hair, the sun her face. She danced on the grass and in the hills." Song of All, Canto 23. Then we have Voice of Law from Urza Sega. "Life's balance is a star. On that point is law, and law must be upheld. If the knots of order are loosened, chaos will spill through." Song of All, Canto 167. So as you can see, there's already a big gap between the last card and this one, therefore making a lot more room to put more cantos. Next we have Voice of Duty. "Next to law is duty, and duty must be obeyed. If the frame of duties is broken, none shall weave life's fabric." Song of All, Canto 167. So the next card is actually Voice of Grace from Urza Sega. So it's really cool because this canto is the same one. It's 167 from the previous one. So it's like how they even have more of a crossover from the Urza series or any other series. So because this one says, "Opposite is law is grace, and grace must be preserved. If the strands of grace are unraveled, its design will be lost and the people with it." So again, I don't know if this is a mistake or the continuation of Canto 167. Then we have Voice of Reason with another Canto 167. "Next to grace is reason, and reason must be retained. If the web of reason comes unwoven, madness will escape." So I wonder if this is all from the Canto 167 because all these voices are from Urza's and they're all connected, like reason, Voice of grace, like they're all connected within this one canto. That'd be really cool. And continuing with Canto 167 is Voice of Truth, and this one is from Nemesis. "Above them all is truth, and truth must be set free. If the wings of truth are clipped, the voices will fall silent." Song of All, Canto 167. Now we're jumping right to 211. So this is Pegasus Charger from Urza Sega. "The clouds came alive and dove to the earth. Hooves flashed among the dark army who fled before the spectacle of fury." Song of All, Canto 211. Next card is On Sarah's Wings. It's from Commander series, and the saying is, "The spirit of Sarah raised Brindiri high and commanded her to keep the balance." Song of All, Canto 524. Next is Sarah's Embrace from Urza Sega, being my favorite uncommon from this set, so it's really funny. "Lifted beyond herself for that battle, Brindiri was an angel of light and fury." Song of All, Canto 524. Then we have Congregate, being one of my favorite common Urza cards back in the day. It says, "In the gathering there is strength for all who found her, renewal for all who languish, love for all who sing." Song of All, Canto 642. So as you can see, I've gone over a few cards and already I'm at Canto 873. So they have plenty of cards and plenty of time in the future that they can add more Song of All. So this is Defensive Formation versus Sega. And it says, "Your enemies will pound upon the door of your defenses, but only you shall have the key, and it's the key of life." Song of All, Canto 873. Then we have Disenchant from Iconic Masters. It's not in all the Disenchants. This one says, the tools of evil are mere things, and like all things, they cannot last forever. Song of All, Canto 881. Next we have is Sarah Angel from the Time Spiral series, and says, those who endure in the face of suffering, those who face shines long in evil days, they shall see salvation. Song of All, Canto 904. So there's only 1,000 left, and then we're getting to the other ones. Now we have Cessation, and it says, the face of light will shine upon them, and they will know war no more. Song of All, Canto 918. And again, this is from the Urza series as well. So we have finally reached over 1,000 cantos. So this one is actually from the Brother Angus's Lament, as I had mentioned, and I'm really curious to see if they'll do anything in the future. So this Invoke the Divine is actually from Dominera, so it is not too recent for the time of this video. So it says, let's go of all that harms you, cast your burdens into the darkness, and build for the faithful a house of light. So that's a really cool saying, and I really hope they add more cantos. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's more on my channel, and I hope you guys have a good day and a good evening.